I'm in Paris, France, standing in front of the Grand Palais, which we have just confirmed for this year's Victoria's Secret fashion show.
The Victoria's Secret show has been in a lot of places, and the one place that we have never been is the capital of fashion, which is Paris.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're just so honored to be in this amazing, amazing space, and it's a real creative challenge for us to do the show here. The size and the beauty of the building, that's the real challenge, is how we're going to incorporate it into the small TV screen where people can actually see where we are.
Why do you want to do it in daylight?
Because I think we will get a huge amount of value out of the location.
You want this to be a major night in Paris, not a major afternoon in Paris.
It will take a gargantuan amount of light to light it in a way that retains the magnificence and the opulence that we've all walked into today and gone, wow. Why are we bringing our show to the Grand Palais?
We're not. We're bringing our show to Paris.
Okay.
And we're doing it in the best venue.
It can't happen, Hamish.
No, in that case, we should move on.
Yeah,
let's move on, then I accept.
The overall theme of the show starts with the collection.
Ed and I look at a lot of different sections, and we narrow it down with Sophia to what sections we wanted to explore.
And as soon as we land on an idea, then we start to sketch.
These couture outfits take months and months to make.
We bring Jane in, and we have her bring the outfit to life.
My job is to take the designer's ideas and get them down on paper.
This season we're doing 6 different sections for the show. The road ahead was inspired by embracing this multicultural dialogue that we wanted to have about the techniques, about the colours, about the fabric, all forming something that's very unique to our universe. Secret Angel was the whole idea of creating this dangerous liaison, Casablanca-y, black and white film references in there. She's a seductress that holds no prisoners. So she's quite a strong entity in that section. Mountain romance, there's a playful naivety of the girl. She's a bit of a Heidi on the hills. Of all of the sections, I feel like she's probably the most feminine. She's a bit of a free-spirited, outdoorsy girl. Pink Nation, when we had our first Pink meeting and there was such a lot of dialogue about the street style, we wanted to bring that sort of element of authenticity by bringing Nico Panda into the equation. We want to be playful and to have these sport references, but not so literally gym wear. Dark Angel for me was a much harder, sexier, a little bit more gothic in its idea. She's very literally a super sexy, dark seductress in a way. Bright Night Angel for us was the idea of the girl who's happy to have the best time she can, you know. She engages in the whole carpe diem of, I'm going to embrace it, I'm going to love it, I'm going to enjoy every moment of it. And that's what we wanted to have with her.
Today is the second big production meeting that we've had. The first was in Paris, and this was the first meeting with all of the players.
So this year in Paris, for a change, Ed insisted on the fact that we chose a relatively modest location. So to this day, the largest steel glass skylight structure. So some big differences as a result of picking this location compared to previous shows, including the London show. No load-bearing rigging points on the ceiling, which means the entirety of our installation will be ground supported.
Do you have to support it on columns, or can you do it across the arches?
You do have to support it on columns.
On
We're
columns.
going to show you in a second.
So the advantage of the no-column space gets obliterated by the fact that you have to support all the lighting.
You have to ground support it all.
Everything's a challenge when you do a big show like this because there's so much pressure on making it great, making it exciting, making it different.
In watching back some of the shows, which I did about 3 or 4 weeks ago, it feels to me that a lot of the years kind of blend together.
They do.
And I think we've got an opportunity this year to actually create a show which retains all the values that we love, but actually looks different.
I spoke to John Pfeiffer after he did the castings for Fashion Week, and he said he has never seen so many girls as he has this year.
When you're seeing this many girls this quickly, you're seeing to eliminate. So the pool gets a little bit smaller and more manageable because, again, you can't bring in this many girls ever to another kind of casting.
We're going to have our first full fittings today. Really excited because creatively it's always great to bring more people to the table. You just get a much richer, more authentic experience of what you're trying to express creatively.
Just starting the board and starting to see the outfits in real materials and putting them on a model makes a huge difference. There's just so much to do at this time because it takes months to make the outfits.
Well, this is the very beginning, the idea and the drawing, and then Killer's got to build it into a reality that we can achieve.
So what we do is we copy it onto clear plastic sheets so that we can blow it up on the projector. So it helps for the design team to be able to see the wing in full scale. From this we'll make the patterns. We'll figure out where the wires are going to go and the backpack, how it's going to hit her body.
Wow, look.
It's 6 feet, that's why I said.
Amazing. Maybe a little higher, Killer.
Too big?
Too big. There.
Right there?
Yeah.
We have a very similar sensibility with the brand. So what we bring is just a hint of street culture, global fashion sense, and we mix in fantasies and real clothing all together. We have this outfit with lots of dogs attached. It's a fashion meets entertainment. So you need to bring the fantasy and a fun aspect.
Yay! Jeff has come to have a discussion about the placement of the painting, the colours of the painting on each of the outfits he's been allocated. It's meant to be this naive, homespun, but this is so luxurious in terms of we're creating our own fabric. It's not printed, it's hand painted, it'll be hand embroidered, so there'll be this hand drawn. So
and there'll be extra of this for me to wear.
For your cap. I like to pay a lot of attention to every detail as I'm doing it. Like you can tell if something's kind of half done, or if they say, "Oh, you're not going to see it from 10 feet away." You actually do. And for television, you have to really pay attention to all the details of everything.
We are making several things. We're making a lot of bodysuits and leather work, and we just had a fitting today, and it went fairly well. There were a few changes.
I think they were meant to be like
A rib cage?
a rib cage.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's meant to be a skeleton. That needs to be here, so it
needs
looks
to
like
be
a
dropped
rib
down.
cage.
Right.
Can we cut that? Is that possible? What I'm losing is all the beautiful muscle tone and skin texture of her legs. My idea always is how sexy does the girl look in the outfit? Is it something you want to register with? And for me, it just didn't work. I wasn't seeing enough skin. It didn't feel exquisite. So it was about cutting out, getting the skin back, understanding how to make it closer to something we imagined in our minds to start with.
Next step is to go back to the drawing board. We took measurements of Devon and we'll make a new mock-up that will hopefully come closer to what they ultimately want. So, wish me luck.
Because when you choose a fabric, you choose it without understanding how it's going to look in 3D, what shine it's going to give you, what weight it's going to have. So this is really important. We then definitively say, yes, this scale works. Yes, this fabric works. Yeah, this is like the moment where we make decisions about the detail, for sure. Really wonderful, Killer, wonderful.
today is day 1 of the callbacks. And there's a lot of good-looking women in this room right now.
Hi, Bruna.
To get the show is the Olympics. And to be confirmed for the show and walk in it is like getting the gold medal.
It's a lot of work to get into the Victoria's Secret show. You know, you can't just kind of wake up and walk into the casting and hope to get it.
I was practicing last night until midnight. I put my high heels in the dance studio, and then I was like walking up and down like for 2 hours.
What have you been doing then?
Like, what haven't I been doing really? Like,
It's
no,
what
I've
we
been
wanna
doing
hear.
some stuff for you guys, so hopefully
it shows.
Girls get more sophisticated about workouts on every year.
What do you do to stay in shape?
Everything.
Mostly running.
I love boxing, abs, crunches, lunges.
You look good.
This morning.
I mean,
Wow. You look great. You
Good
look
job.
really great. Your body looks amazing.
This is impossible.
I was so nervous, like going into this casting.
hello. Come on up, Alana.
Alana.
The nerves are just eating away at me. I was like, palms are sweaty, I'm a little clammy. And then when I went to walk, it was like the nerves went away. I was like, I don't know why I was freaking out about this beforehand.
Victoria's Secret's not just looking for a pretty face, it's just the whole combination, it's a whole package.
They want to see the real you. They don't want to see this image that you think that you have to put on for them.